Good evening, Paul. My name is Matthew McMillan, and today I will be going over 4 historical artifacts from the Nelson Atkins Museum from all over the world. These artifacts reflect technological, social, and cultural advancements from a period of about 600 years. I hope everybody learned something, and I hope my contributions to AP World as a whole aren't in vain. So, without further ado, here we go. Alright, number 1, an Eastern astrolabe from the year 1236. This particular astrolabe was created by a man named Muhammad ibn al-Fattah. The main use of this instrument was to determine the time or position on the ocean, using maps of the stars, actually. And this one was found around Spain, so it was probably used on the Atlantic Ocean or any seas around that area. So I was drawn to this particular artifact due to its many interesting uses. This artifact connects to the theme of culture, as an Eastern astrolabe could be used very easily to guide its user to Mecca, which is in a very, very, very important city to Islam. It's like their holy land. The rule of Islam kinda is you gotta travel down there at least once in your life and pray. It's very, very holy. This artifact is important to AP World history, as it served an important purpose in establishing prayer times and leading Islamic people to their holy land of Mecca. The Eastern astrolabe was later advanced, becoming a very important part of maritime trade, which we see later in people like Prince Henry, who used it and made that navigation school, eventually leading to the discovery of the New World. So yeah, this is really cool, and it shows a lot of historical development. And yeah, that's artifact 1. Okay, up next is number 2, a figure of an Aztec goddess. She was a goddess of maize. Her name was, alright, don't behead me if I pronounce this wrong. I think it's Chicomecahuatl is how you pronounce it. Just, I don't know, I might be wrong. So this figure was created in the 16th century, so it's around where central to southern Mexico is today, as the Aztec Empire. It was created in order to honor the gods, which was very, very important to Aztec culture. They honored the gods in every single thing that they did. I personally was drawn to this artifact because it reminded me of the vast amount of Aztec gods there are. This figure is relevant because it shows how important dedication to the gods was in Aztec culture, and it being a goddess also shows Aztec inclusivity in a vastly patriarchal world. Understanding this artifact is important to AP World because it demonstrates the extent to which Aztecs respected their gods. It demonstrates their gender inclusivity and their dedication to agriculture, which is extremely important to know about. A good example is their chinampas, like their floating gardens. They were very, very good at agriculture, took advantage of their surroundings, and yeah, that was artifact number 2. Alrighty, next we have artifact number 3, an ornate European clock. Now I know what you're thinking.
Oh my goodness, it's just a clock, isn't it?
Shut up! But this clock is actually very important when it comes to socio-technological advancements. This clock was made by a French clockmaker named Jacques-Francois Baudin in around 1810. So I was drawn to this artifact particularly because I remember clocks being very, very, very important when it came to 19th century trade. This artifact is relevant because it reflects the struggles that Europe had in their efforts to get into Chinese markets. So expanding on that a little bit, China wanted nothing to do with Europe or foreign influence actually as a whole. A lot of those Asian countries hated foreign influence, and guess whose fault that was? Europe. So the only thing that they actually really wanted were these really cool European clocks, like that one right there. Understanding this artifact is very important to AP World as it can give them a deeper understanding of Chinese trade and can also work as outside evidence on those pesky, those Unit 5 DBQs about like industrialization. So if you had a prompt about the Industrial Revolution, boom, throw some clocks in there, and yeah, you're good to go. Alright, finally we have artifact number 4, which is a lidded opium box. So this opium box was created in the 19th century in China due to the mass amounts of illegal opium smuggling into the country from places most prominently like Great Britain. I was drawn to this artifact because I remember the detriments of opium in China and the problems that it later caused. This artifact is relevant because it shows the amount of opium addiction in China during the 19th century and how it affected daily civilian life. Understanding this artifact will help future students in AP World, as it serves as a reminder of the harsh imperialism Britain imposed on China, and also can be used as a reminder of the Opium Wars that it later ensued. So the Opium Wars, sheesh, dude. Britain, Europe, illegally smuggling opium into China, right? They start fighting back, and Britain's like, whoa, we gotta kill all of you now. We gotta kill everybody. Anyway, it also reflects big historical trends throughout world history of European just kind of being douches and imperializing every single place they could get their hands on. All right, to conclude this tour, I'm so sad to let you guys go. I just wanna summarize everything. So we started 1236, went up to the 19th century in opium, and it's just crazy that over a period of like 600 years, that we evolved from finding the route to Mecca through the stars to killing a bunch of Chinese people over opium. But yeah, it's been a great year, and I wish you guys luck on your travels.
This was a Sawyer Johnson and Matthew McMillan production.